Good morning, everybody. It's Brother Mike back with the thought of the day on January 24th, 2023. First, I want to give honor and praise to the Elohim of Israel for waking us up today, and giving me the ability to bring you this message through the Spirit. Today, I want to talk about step 6. We're entirely ready to have God remove all these defects of character. Once we get to step 6, we have done our inventory and we have confessed our sins to God and to another human being. Now we get to step 6, where we looking at our character defects that we developed from over life and that we identified when we did our inventory. See, when you're working with a sponsor or a spiritual partner and you do step 4, he's going to point out to you what are your character defects and what can be done about them. So once you identify the character defects, then you will know what to go to God with and ask him to remove them. Now, once you ask him to remove them, you still have to put in the work to help God remove your character defects. And some of your character defects could be things such as being an adulteress, being a liar, being selfish, self-centered, being abusive, being lazy, being just all sorts of things that you know that you identified in step 4 as defects of character. Now, how do we develop character defects? I'm going to read something from the 12 and 12 that describes how we get our character defects. Since most of us are born with an abundance of natural desires, it isn't strange that we often let these far exceed their intended purpose. When they drive us blindly, or we willfully demand that they supply us with more satisfaction or pleasures than are possible or due us, that is the point which we depart from the degree of perfection that God wishes for us on earth. This is the measure of our character defects, if you wish, of our sins. See, we develop these character defects because we keep pushing the envelope. We want more than what is intended to us, and then when we try to get more, we go against our morals to attain these things, and then they develop into character defects. And then we keep feeding the ego, feeding the ego, feeding the ego, and then we become different people. Now, once we get this relationship with him and we go talk to him, it's his job, with our help, to bring us back to the point of being able to work for him. But he has to break us first to get us to that point. That's why step 6 is so important in doing this work, because you have to be able to find the character defects in order to be able to repair them. It's another very important paragraph that's in the 12 and 12 that describes how we make this transformation. When men and women pour so much alcohol into themselves that they destroy their lives, they commit a most unnatural act. To find their instinctive desire for self-preservation, they seem bent upon self-destruction. They work against their own deepest instinct. As they are humbled by the terrific beating administered by alcohol, the grace of God can enter them and expel their obsession. Here, their powerful instinct to live can cooperate fully with their Creator's desire to give them new life. For nature and God alike abhor suicide. So, once the alcohol has you beaten all the way down till you reach your bottom, then once you go to God, he can transform you into the person that you're supposed to be. So it's important too, when you're doing step 6 with your sponsor or your spiritual partner, to make sure he gets to the crevice of your character defects and isn't afraid to point them out to you, so you could be on your journey to have God remove all those defects of character. Step 6 usually comes with a prayer also that I'm going to read from the 12-step book. Dear God, I am ready for your help in removing from me the defects of character that I now realize are an obstacle to my recovery. Help me to continue being honest with myself and guide me towards spiritual and mental health. So once we get into the process of understanding the meaning of steps 6, we're ready to move forward and have a good recovery. This is Brother Mike. I want to thank you guys for listening. Enjoy your day. Shalom.